Hello, and welcome. Hi, Tanny. And welcome to this final boss fight live stream of Minecraft. My name is John, and I am joined by Sian.
Hello.
And Chris.
Hello!
And I'm at the top of a very big pillar.
I'm going to punch him off it.
So I see...
Guys. I figured out Minecraft. I figured out how to use Minecraft without it crashing all the time.
Hey, Sian.
Why are you up here, John? How's it going?
Now, I believe the phrase I'm looking for is something along the lines of nothing is true, everything is permitted. Level 16.
Yay!
Also, immediately before I jumped off, Tanny said, "Careful, please don't fall."
Perfection.
So, perfect timing. So Sian and I managed to get level 15 monk.
Put some staring at the wither skeletons.
We found a wither skeleton, and we jumped. We stared him in the eyes, and we can now wither stuff to death by looking at him.
It's got to be undead stuff.
Undead stuff, not just each other. That would be weird. Then level 16 is take a very high leap of faith onto a hay bale, which means that falling damage is now reduced by 80%, and your skin is naturally armoured. I now have to go sleep on bedrock, which I seem to remember because Sian is now level 20 monk.
Yep.
Hey, AG just subscribed with a 4-month streak.
Yay!
Oh no, they've subscribed for 4 months, currently on a 1-month streak. Welcome to the FBF Knights.
Such a handsome fellow, that AG fellow.
Yes. If only we knew his secret identity.
Oh, curses, no. I'm just saying you never see him and Batman in the same room.
I have never seen him and Batman in the same room.
Alright, see?
I've never seen Batman in any room, though, so...
Because he's that good, alright?
I mean, I've seen people in bat suits in rooms, but I've never seen AG in a room with a person in a bat suit.
Yes, you have.
Not at the same time.
Yes, you know that big room we were in October?
Yeah, not at the same time.
I'm pretty sure I was in that room along with several hundred people in bat suits.
I never saw you and a person in a bat suit at the same time.
Ah.
Where are you going, John? Where are you going? Get back here.
The mystery continues.
Carry on.
I'm going to bedrock, because I now have to sleep on bedrock.
I now have to sprint 200 blocks and I keep bumping into stuff, so I've made myself a little running track out here. I'm just going to go for a little jog. Oh, apparently that was enough. Something wrong with that, but... Oh well, fair enough.
I'm going to hop in a bed.
Thank you.
So my next monk quest, lay 10 hostile enemies to rest. I'm assuming not with my bare hands.
Yeah.
Holy hell, that's a sprint.
Oh. I am now a level 17 monk, which is fun because now I'm permanently blind.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Forever. Come up the stairs, John. Straight up the stairs.
1 minute, let me just see what else I got with that. That was... hands can now mine any mineable material. My bare hands do
diamonds from the ground.
Do 800 damage, but as I can clearly see, I cannot clearly see.
As you can see, he can't.
So at the moment, I can see. There she's got. She went. There she is.
Hello.
Hi.
Wow,
and now she's gone.
On your screen, I'm not...
That is blind, isn't it?
It is. It is blindness. This is disturbing.
So are we going outside to find you some mobs? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I don't want to just be blind.
I'm assuming this is with my bare hands. I can't use a sword to kill them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, empty hands. So make sure your hands don't keep filling up as well. I would suggest
God.
up here, John. Where are you? Hello.
I'm lost. Update on Tanny's ankle, still hurts.
Oh.
Pretty bad.
Found a cave with loads of creepers and skeletons
Right.
in it.
Can we
You
go
are
to his
outside.
cave?
You're in a cave.
I'm gonna go. There's the chicken pen that's got no chickens in it.
It's the thing is up by the observatory.
Have we not got the other one by the Zen?
Or that will work too.
Spiders don't count, it seems.
Let's
I
go
think
to...
spiders and creepers might not count.
Time rotates.
This is disturbing.
It really is.
Like...
But if you look at your feet, you can see the day change.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
So you do have an idea of what time of day it is.
Oh, I can see the stars.
Yeah.
I
Straight
get
up and straight down is fine.
I get the feeling
That
that's
makes
not how
sense.
blindness works.
Let's not go down there. Down there's bad. You're under a tree. That's it. Up to your right. Oh, yeah. There you go. So now look on your map, and you should be able to start seeing them on your mini-map. Do you know who that is?
Ah! Son of a...
I might
Yeah,
be
you
blind, but
He's really strong.
Wow, them fists. Like iron. Oh my gosh. Well,
Tanny says, Chris, that was rude.
I mean, I was trying to be a mob.
He died for
Oh.
it. So...
Oh, I got him. Oh wait, you need to kill these
No,
guys.
John
too.
needs them.
Okay, I'll kill this one and get out of the way.
Was that one, John?
That was one.
I killed him with a flower. I'm gonna go
There's a
find
zombie
something
where
else.
I am, John.
Does it work
I've
if I
actually-
just wither them to death?
I think it does as well.
I think it might
But
do,
it's-
because I think I just did, because I think I punched the flower instead of him.
Yeah.
Where's that creeper I can see on my map?
Ow.
There he is.
Keep right-clicking him because I think they get...
It's okay, I killed him.
And
Oh, I'm gonna die.
then
I'm gonna die.
There's a spider over here. You can see where I am.
Hey, bud. Oh, he counted. Nice.
How many's that?
That's
one more?
4.
Uh,
Also turns out, by the way, the seeing the arrows thing still works if you only see it for the last few seconds before it hits you.
creeper.
I can see!
Yay!
Where the fuck are we?
We're between Dan's base and the village that spawned.
Oh, sorry, we're going family friendly. That's the one time we get to use it today.
Yeah.
Well, so,
Where's the rest of them?
where's Michael?
He doesn't do direwolf
Does he not?
at the moment.
I want to talk about this crater.
Your bare hands do 1,600% extra damage. Hey, Sian.
Yeah.
Now it's time for me to go fight a wither.
Oh yeah, it is.
I tried to take off and remembered that I left my stuff for that at home, so I'm just going to do this.
Hey Chris, do you want to come see John punch a wither to death?
I'm a bit busy right now.
Okay.
Mobs around a huge freaking crater.
Well, I'm going to be doing it in the middle of the crater, so...
Yeah, I'll be with you in a sec. I need to kill more mobs.
Also, we need to show the stream the back of AG's character, because
So, Sian,
it's important. Yeah,
if you go to our computer...
that can be arranged, yeah. To the computer. I'm at the computer.
Can you request a nether star?
Nether and ETH.
And then also, if you want to jump through that teleporter, you can come and watch this happen.
We've got one nether star in the system.
Take it out and request a crafting of one, because that will spawn a wither.
Okay. But then it will get automatically killed.
I took away the machine to do that, so that Sian could kill it.
Oh.
That should be being crafted.
It's here. It's gonna pop.
I'm gonna stand in here with you.
That was a mistake, maybe.
I'm watching it on your stream.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna sit here eating pizza. Uh-oh.
I'm at 3 hearts.
Have some pizza.
I still have half a stack of pizza. So now we're in a box, Sian.
Yeah.
The slight issue is the box to turn the box off is there.
That's fine. There's something just died as I left.
So now that's 19th level monkness.
Yeah.
Which is, you are now immune to toxins. Your body will automatically purge itself of toxins and negative effects, and just more armor.
So go wind up a witch, and it shouldn't have any issue.
Oh, that'll be fun. Where am I going to find a witch?
I don't know. In the forest, I assume.
I keep trying to fly and not having flight.
Oh, yeah.
Sian,
Yes.
do you have a waypoint to the end?
Yeah.
Because my next objective is to fling myself into the void.
Do you want to run there? Or do you want to go there?
Shall we run there? It's not that far, is it? And we're quite quick.
Right, okay, so I need to change the distance. Can I... How do I get it to show on the horizon where it is, even if I'm not near it? Oh, I change it to 0, don't I?
Oh.
Options. Thing. I changed the setting somewhere.
Yeah, set to 0 for no maximum.
Yeah, no, it isn't showing me, but never mind.
Maybe just go there.
I can give you the coordinates so you can chuck one in if you want, and you can run for it.
Yeah.
So it is X1111.
X1111.
Z minus 956.
Right. X1111.
Can't you make a point over there and head towards it if yours is working?
Ooh, let's see if I can.
Because you can just create a new and put in the locations.
Yeah. So you say X1111.
Yeah, a big bunch of ones.
Z
minus 956.
Y level
64. And it might try and punch you as you land. For reasons I'm not quite sure. So, better to run.
Okay, yeah, that looks about right.
Yeah? What about for where you remember it?
Yeah.
Do you want a couple of eyes as well, just to...
No. Maybe.
There you go. There you go. I only used 2 to find it.
Nice.
Because I knew I could skip loads of land, because I vaguely remembered what biome it was in. I couldn't have told you what it was called, but I know the look of it. Hello, creeper. Don't blow up on me. Thanks.
Just kiss him better.
I shoved him in a hole.
That too.
I can't help but feel like I found someone's dump of a chest.
I'm intrigued. Dump of a chest. Where is...
Check out these double chests here.
Oh yeah.
I feel like someone explored and then there's a bed here and everything.
Is it the spawn?
This is a town one, isn't it? They do sometimes just spawn in like this.
What, full of someone's adventure?
I think I probably went around the town, collected everything, and put them in one box. Seems
Okay.
like a mean thing to do.
Well, there's a stairwell. Someone has mined down here. Sean.
Yeah, we pulled the... Yeah. I mean, I demolished a lot of towns. Don't judge me.
We are the destroyer of worlds.
I need to dodge skeleton arrows now.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Oh, I can do that.
Eh.
What do you mean that was rude? Oh yeah, also that. Oh, yeah, for glancing back at the chat from ages ago.
What even is down here? I'm intrigued.
Oh, hey.
Bottom of the pit.
I can now run on water.
Yeah. Is that because you've taken off...
I think it is, yeah. I'm not 100% sure what it is that I've taken off, but I've taken off a lot of stuff that may have conflicted
You've
with that.
not got the rings on either, have you?
No.
Hey John, can you make it night time?
No, but Sian can. I'm in the middle of a forest.
What level of nighttime are you after? The nightiest of night times?
Yes, the skeleton spawning of night time.
High nighttime.
Go for a solid midnight, shall we?
Solid midnight sounds good.
Oh yeah, that's what I remember this looking like.
Yeah.
This is exactly what John needs right now.
That's what
fine.
the server needs right now, with John loading all of that over there.
I'm descending into darkness.
See, apparently doing this with flying boots, flight, it actually makes it really easy.
Yeah.
Do I want to put this here? Yeah, I kind of do.
Some of them won't work with it though.
You run 80% faster again.
Mhm.
Break 4 blocks of iron with your bare hands. I can do that.
There you go. We've now got a porter to the end.
Mine is 4 blocks of iron.
I've just realised I've bought a lot of stuff to the end that I don't want to lose.
Should I grab them?
I could just throw it all into the Ender pouch.
I'll come and grab it.
That would be easiest. There is now a teleporter to the end portal.
Surely just putting a portal in the end would be better.
I contemplated that.
I'm on my way. Hello.
Hello.
Take a boat upon the ocean and contemplate the midnight moon. Assuming I have to find an ocean biome.
Yeah.
You got coordinates for me?
No, because all my coordinates have sodded off. Because I'm in the wrong world. Hang on, I'll be back. Come on, John.
That's everything. Bye. What the
I
hell is that
go
on the bottom of the
jump
portal?
In here.
This is where it all began. The void. Eternity. Infinite potential. Infinite possibility. Infinite imagination, all appearing behind my head. How did it begin? How will it end? Why does it exist? Why does this keep hurting? Questions.
All this and more in the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Questions falling into the void. I am one with all things. All things are one with me. I am.
And level 20.
Straight east, Chris.
Straight east.
I am back.
How was your trip to the void, John?
I am one with the Force and the Force is with me.
Why is there a dire house?
This is server spawn.
It is quite a distance, though.
This is spawn house where you can stock up on pizzas.
Oh, okay.
And 1 diamond pickaxe. Where is home?
I mean, you are one with the void, John. You should know. You must embrace the side of yourself that is your oneness.
Are you running all this way, Chris?
I am flying all this way.
I'm here now if you want to just teleport.
What, to the ocean?
Yeah.
How far off was I? Oh, whoa, I was off. Well, I was
yeah.
not off, but I wouldn't say that.
It was away.
I am now a level 20 monk.
Can someone make it midnight? Oh, there's someone else's boat from that ocean contemplating right here.
Yeah.
Seems like the primo spot for contemplating Zen-like stuff.
So it needs to be just before midnight, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm setting it to moonrise.
Time for some high-speed contemplating. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Should you be able to run on water?
Yeah, I can from land.
This is supposed to be like quiet contemplating. Or you guys are just like not. Where is it? Yeah, contemplate the midnight moon. Might be here a while. All right, show us.
No, we're just like the ghosts that are haunting you right now.
Okay.
Except we're alive and corporeal and can punch you to death in an instant.
Yeah.
Hey John, guess what I'm typing in right now?
Hey, you made monk level 10.
Hey.
Oh, John, do you want your stuff back?
Yes, please.
Peacefully coexist amongst Endermen without scaring them. Oh, where am I going to find Endermen?
The end.
Oh yeah, well, we have a porter for that now, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of this wasn't mine.
No, I'm sure, but hey. Take of it what you will.
Sorry, guys, I don't have a mute button right now. I have a new mouse.
Lol, just seeing Sean zooming across the water amuses me greatly, says Tanny.
And she's got
The boat just emptied.
the boat just emptied. I've achieved the water-like state. What? I'm always put off by the green glow coming out of Turtis 2.
It needs a clean.
Yeah. How do I dial? Oh, I'll use this one. Right, I need to get my porter, otherwise I'm going to be stuck in the end.
You hopped in the fountain and you reappeared, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but just in case. Right, so how do I dial? I don't have a... Oh, I do. It's behind it. Okay, I see it. The end. Dial. Dial okay. Alright.
Oh wait, I should go and put the insta-killer back on Michael's madness.
Whoosh!
Yeah, you should, John.
We have visited the end. So now I'll just live amongst...
Yeah. Just don't die.
Just don't die. Don't look at them either.
Don't look at them, don't die. Sean, could you request a nether star again, please?
Can I?
Can you?
Yeah. That is a thing I can do. Let me get there. Oh, Puta of Pootiness, can you give me another star?
Just want to check I put the killer thing in the right way round.
That should have spawned one for you.
Yep. He's here.
There, we don't want any more bears.
He popped, he died.
Yay! We didn't have to add any more madness to the madness.
Ah, ah.
AG was killed by magic.
Why?
Because someone moved my Turtis.
Oh, I'm evil.
Oh. Dang it. Alright, time to jump in the fountain? Where's the fountain? Yes.
I'm just starting.
Roll credits.
So, Sean,
Yeah.
do we want to have a look at the observatory?
Yeah.
Right.
We should.
You can now blink across long distances. Use the blink key. Okay.
We've not worked that one out yet.
I don't think we set a blink key, was the bit we struggled with. I'm just going around kissing all of the creepers to stop them from hissing at me.
Yeah, I've just rewound it. It's not a real long distance. It's just some ways in front of you. I mean, once you get to flight, then it's really... Right. Walk 10 blocks through fire. Okay. Where would I walk 10 blocks?
Flint and steel.
And
Smack
just
the
make
ground in front of you, make some fire.
run through it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Aquamarine.
Aguamento. Flint. Steel.
Oh.
I'm concerned that I'm just going to set my entire place on fire, but Path of a Monk is not an easy one.
Oh, I just love mob wars.
Oh god, this is a bad time for me to have to fight enemies. Yikes.
There was set on fire behind you, weren't they?
No. I'm more worried about whilst I'm trying to dodge them. Alright. Miss
Come and
Ninja.
help.
Break one obsidian block. Break one obsidian.
Oh yeah,
Have
this
obsidian.
takes a while.
Oh, I added a feature to your base. It's up there.
Ah, that's how that works. Cool.
What, glowstone?
No. Carry on in. I live in your roof now.
I'm not gonna read that because it sounds a bit.
Yep.
I'm down with it.
There was space. So what do I do with this? I'll sleep in there, it's fine.
Fair enough. As you do. Obsidian. Anyone got a block I can punch?
Yeah.
That's why I spawned in holding.
So I'm just infusing this.
You just what?
I was infusing a resonating gem.
Oh.
Sounds fancy.
Where have you gone?
For me.
Yeah.
He's up on the hill where we do. There you go, Chris.
Up on a hill, high in the clouds. So my Minecraft client is contemplating your base.
That's a mistake.
Yeah. It's done contemplating. It's done with it.
John, what's this?
Quite
It's a spark.
What have you done?
Oh, I booped it and it went away.
There you go, Chris.
Okay. As soon as I finish contemplating. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, cool. Great.
Okay.
20%,
Yeah, this takes a while.
30%.
Ah, perfect.
Perfect. What would that be?
We have just the right amount of illumination powder.
Oh.
Not illumination powder, star metal. And I'm just going to go and attune this rock crystal.
At least I have some quality entertainment watch time.
Just watching you punch it.
Well, now you can punch the other one.
Yeah, I'm lagging quite badly in your base. Convince a creeper to give up exploding by giving it a friendly kiss.
Mwah.
I think my name is Michael.
Yeah.
You know what?
At this point, anyway.
Just go up and right-click the creeper.
Right.
Right-click the creeper.
I'm gonna do that away from this base.
Yeah.
And then the resonating gems go in the corners. The illumination powders go.
So what's happening? What are you doing? Illumination powders.
I am making a collector crystal.
Okay.
That will collect additional starlight for us.
Calm down, creeper. Travel to another fortress and win the staring competition against the wither skeleton. Okay. Why did you pull this off, Shan?
In the nether.
In the nether. You can scare a skelly down in the nether. Something, something. Where's your portal?
I'm stood next to it.
I don't have any armor, but I think it's good fun, right? Oh, you have one of these now. Wait, I have no way to get back.
I hear the instant regret in his voice as he...
John, can I have your porter?
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Someone wants to come back into our reality.
Meow.
Ah! When one is one with everything, one does not expect to just fall off of a bridge.
You are one with everything, except that bridge in particular.
And especially when one is one with everything and is able to not fall in the feckin' water.
So you're here now. How do I get back?
I have two. That's how you get back.
Okay.
When you need to.
Okay. I feel like I don't need to take your porter. I could take my porter.
Yeah.
If I can just configure it for my other place.
Yeah, or John's will take you back for the minute to the correct place.
Although I am starting to lag quite a bit, so I might abandon.
I mean,
have to jump out.
if he takes R1, it will land him right in the machine room.
Yeah.
Right, so the next step is to put this down in the world. That is the wrong book, John.
Yeah, I'm going to put this charge porter in the chest next to thingy, and I'm going to log out because I'm lagging quite a bit now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Okay. Plus, I have other stuff I need to do for FBF tonight. Anyway.
5 chiseled marble.
It's gonna be good. Right, have a good rest of the stream, John.
Good night.
Yeah, night, Chris. Say good night, stream. Tanny says good night. So that's 5 chiseled. 12 runed.
I forget that J is map. It screws with me every time.
9 marble.
Where's our got an easier way to fix this.
What are you fixing?
These charge porters aren't recharging.
That's...
It should be, and just because I've put down my flux capacitor, I think. Is that the one?
Yeah, the flux capacitor is the battery we carry around.
I think.
I mean, I have a draconic flux capacitor.
I've got the reinforced flux capacitor. But it isn't charging stuff.
Do you not have a draconic one?
I don't think I did. But I can't remember. But just holding onto it, it should charge the...
If it's got power in it. Just pelting our base with 1,000,000 snowballs right now.
Ah, it's because it changed to not charging inventory.
There we go.
I realised I need to go put a waypoint in the nether because we lost that one as well.
Good point.
New nether building.
5 engraved marble.
No more.
And 1 marble pillar. Was that 8 buckets? I think that was 8 buckets. Yeah.
Where's the first? How's your fortress?
Fortress.
Right, I think.
Being able to break dirt blocks with your hand is really, really useful.
Yes. Yes, it be.
Like, obviously you can break dirt blocks with your hand normally, but like being able to do it really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So that looks like those, and then Stop putting it in my head.
What?
I was trying to lay a block down and it kept placing it in the space where my head was.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's something about the update that's made that a thing that I don't quite understand. Ooh, fancy.
This is a structure that stabilizes the the collector crystal and allows it to channel its starlight into the altar, and should result in us being able to do more expensive craftings.
Ah, okay. Ooh.
Also, if you want to see something quite trippy, jump in the starlight.
That's so everything. Okay. The sky's gone kooky.
Liquid starlight gives you night vision.
That's what it is. And it wearing off flashes to say you're losing the ability to see. Ah. Very cool.
Which is, it's a little bit weird.
Unusual, yes.
But that should be working now. So the next thing... Stardust appears to be far more useful to experiment.
So what's that? Are you reading?
So crystal clusters are a thing.
Okay.
Placing stardust into liquid starlight and tossing in a crystal seems to result in more application of the dust.
Right.
Oh, good point, Tani.
What's that?
Tani just suggested we should come into this channel.
Oh, yeah. This is true.
So I need to get some stardust. Because Spider-Sam will pop in all of the time. Right, so I need some iron ore.
I've got the yawns. I am just going to quickly pop downstairs and wish the brother happy birthday.
Okay. Send him a happy birthday from me.
Yeah, will do.
And see if he remembers me.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
I'm curious. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Now that I've got some iron ore, I can go to my star metal temple. Hey, witch. I'm okay, thanks, Tanny. I'm pretty good, thanks. How is yourself, Tanny? Well, she'd already started to hurt herself, so I figured it was best to put her out of the misery of injury herself. Ow. Four out of 10. Right, where? Yeah, that's fair. The ankle is a real curveball. Have you been putting ice on it, Tanny? That's the important thing. There's a lot of chickens around this temple. You have been, but your bed is covered in drower. So then I turn that into it with... yeah, just crushing it. Whee! Ah, chest of drawers. So what do I need to do with this again? Changing how the dust collects. Placing the stardust into liquid starlight and then subsequently tossing in a crystal. Ooh, particles. Well, that's definitely doing something. Right, so the next question I have is what do I need for the... that's the Starlight Infuser, what do I need for the Iridescent Altar? I need 1 Celestial Crystal.
Hi.
Hello! Was that an elbow?
No.
Oh, good. Ugh.
So, what's...
So, whilst you were gone,
yeah.
I collected some stardust.
Mm-hmm.
And I've made celestial crystal clusters that will grow into celestial crystals.
Right.
We need 1 celestial crystal to be able to make the next level of altar. Tanny says, I do like the galaxy and astrology. Could I be a galaxy dragon?
It's a good shout.
I said,
Space dragon.
so we've got to just kind of unfortunately wait for these to grow. So while that's happening, I'm going to start preparing the other stuff we need to get the next tier of altar.
Right. Okay. Do we need more space for another altar?
We need to build more onto the altar that is up there, basically.
Okay. Well, that's a bit better. Which of the altars is that?
The crafting altar. So it's... oh yeah, Astra. So this is the celestial altar. This is going to become the iridescent altar.
I see.
Which means it goes up to an 11 by 11 by 6 tall. Which I think it is already an 11 by 11 at the moment.
I think it's, yeah.
So basically, looking at the design,
It gets taller.
the only difference is we put some more stuff on top of these pillars.
Okay.
That'd be cool to see. Tan is saying they might redraw Astra because it's been a year since they did.
Oh, that would be cool. You could do a new Astra each year. And then line them up side by side.
So these are resonating gems.
Okay.
They go wibble. Can't remember if there's anything. Is there anything I can do to speed up the growing of this crystal? Ooh, okay. I need to go find some more iron real quick.
When you say find in the computer system.
I need the ore, unfortunately.
But I thought we had it being pulled out as ore.
Oh, good point. I did turn off auto smelting for iron just now. Has it found any yet?
I mean, I can get you some otherwise. Like, it's not.
Tanny says they've done that before, but they've lost the image.
Okay. There's 48 iron ore in the computer.
Excellent. I've grabbed one and... Oh, do you have my porter?
I threw it at you.
Oh.
So you should have it?
I do have it. Yay.
I was going to say, I definitely saw it, like, ping to you.
Oh, also, while I was flying over to the Star Metal Temple, I found a witch, and she could do nothing.
Just stand there and look cranky.
She just kind of, yeah, looked upset and...
Made some noises.
Made some noises and poisoned herself by smashing poison on me.
Amazing.
Tanny was a little upset that I then killed her on the way past.
Yeah, that's kind of understandable. So Chris's sheep and pigs are all there still.
Maybe we should invest in Chris being our farmer.
What, and actually having a system of animal management that works?
Yeah.
Might be a good shout, yeah. Do we have to come all this way out, or could you just use the one under the thing? Does it need all the marble around it?
Unfortunately, it needs clear space, not water.
Okay.
And so I have used that one under the base a couple of times, but each time I do it, I need to clear the water out from around it to make a clear line for the laser to shoot through.
Holy hell, I'm surrounded by chickens.
Yeah, that temple is really chicken.
But they're almost in a complete circle.
Yeah.
That's so weird. So, is Chris wanting to do forestry stuff or not?
I'm not sure. I mean, it is something that we've not done a lot of yet. Which I think he's interested in playing with mods that we haven't done. Which is admittedly becoming more and more difficult to do on this server.
Yeah.
I just don't think we're ready yet to upgrade to a new mod pack, because there's not really a new one out.
Did you just flick the time of day?
Yeah. So I need 4, 8 runed marble and 4 sooty marble.
Just wondering what trees might be required. Can't remember which. Which ones had to be bred together? Can you?
No, not off the top of my head.
Was it Binny's cherries that you needed?
It wasn't Pam's.
Yeah.
Tanny says it's nice to have a phone that is covered with a case and protective glass cover. Now
yes, I can imagine that is a nice.
Now they know they don't have to hold it like a fragile thing.
I mean, I would still recommend holding it like it's a fairly fragile thing. Just in case, because it would be a real pain in the butt.
Yeah, I was slightly worried about that.
What's that?
I broke the crystal by mistake before it was ready.
Oh, I see.
And it just turned back into stardust.
Ah, pants. I think it's that one that I needed.
Interesting.
What's that?
So that star, the new collector crystal, celestial crystal cluster that I was making, I've made it on top of the on
top of the
star metal ore that we just made.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's turned it back into iron.
Oh.
So I'm now going to see what happens if I bind this collector crystal to turn it back into star metal.
Yeah.
Because it mentions them having a sort of symbiotic relationship.
Okay.
I'm curious to see if this makes it grow faster or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it is glowing.
Yeah. That's...
Tanny is back on the ice pack.
Is it helping? Hopefully it will go down nice and quickly and settle again. Oh, I forgot these were the really tall mountains.
Just pulled it because there's no swelling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully that'll, hopefully the ice will do it some good and get it sorted. It's so annoying when you hurt something like that as well, because it makes you realise how much you actually use that particular joint or whatever.
It's amazing how frequently you'll be like, oh yeah, you know, I actually do stand on this foot and like use this shoulder to move things, and like suddenly realise how much you do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this thing keeps turning the star metal ore back into iron.
Okay.
Difficult to tell if it's growing quicker. What are you up to, Sian?
Just having a fly about, making a nuisance of myself. Picking up some saplings that I've not found previously.
Because I've not got a lot to do at the moment until that crystal forms.
What else are we missing? Was there another layer to put in on the blood altar? Had we done all of the blood altar stuff?
We've not finished the blood stuff, but there is some basic stuff we've not done yet that needs to be done before we can do other stuff.
So is there any of that we can tick off?
We can do. I just need to look up the mod effectively.
Because that might be a good one if that's the case.
Yeah, that's a decent shout.
Yeah, I just kind of found myself flying about the place and was like, hey, I've not seen that tree before. So I dug it up.
Fair.
Some of them I feel like I might have seen before, but just hadn't paid much attention to.
Equally possible. So it's now started to autocraft us the 5th level slate.
Okay.
Which is the ethereal slate.
Yeah.
Not sure what that's actually used for yet, but I'm sure we'll work it out. Ow. Ow.
What you owing about?
Oh, I'm just on fire.
Oh, casual bit of fire.
Just a little bit on fire.
So we've now got sugar maple saplings as well. I really like the seasonal forest biome.
Yeah.
It is really pretty.
I mean, I suppose one thing we can start thinking about doing, obviously it's a little bit early yet, but...
What was that?
One thing we can... is Christmas.
Yeah.
It is coming. I know
Yeah.
we've got some decorations.
So what, are you going to learn some Chisel and Bits for Christmas?
Maybe.
Because there's things like Christmas crackers would be quite cool. We could try and lay the big table.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Invite everybody over for Christmas.
We could... What other Christmassy things can we do? So we've got a Christmas tree anyway.
Yeah.
With presents around it. So it's thinking about what else Christmassy could make, like the wreath. You could build a fireplace
That could be cool.
that we could hang stockings on. If you layered it right so that it was across a back block and a front block, it would mean we could take the stockings off of the fireplace.
Well, I mean, we've got a fireplace at Maddie and Sammy's little
Yeah,
Snowgrace Manor.
but we can't all fit in their house for Christmas.
But we've got something to build from.
True.
Plus, if we did like a little stocking with an S and an M on it.
Yeah. I feel like someone should be nominated the bag of coal.
Michael.
I mean, I didn't like to say anything.
I did.
So do you want to give that a go?
I think we're a little bit early in this one, but maybe next, like between this episode
there's nothing to say about not starting to learn Chisel and Bits.
That's true.
I don't know what prep. There isn't really any prep for Chisel and Bits, is there? You can make the tank and the bag and the chisel, but really that's it for the most part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wild cherry. I don't think we've had a wild cherry. We have the hill cherry. I wonder whether that's the one that Chris needs. Could do a portrait of Santa. That could work. Couldn't it?
Could work.
We could have a Chisel and Bits competition between you, Michael, and Dan. Probably AG too.
If we can get them all onto the server.
Could play what's the drawing game? You gotta guess the drawings.
Oh, Pictionary.
Yeah. Chisel and Bits Pictionary.
Chisel and Bittionary.
Yeah.
So apparently the next thing we need to do for blood magic
Yeah.
is demon summoning.
Ooh. Do we need... Are we doing that there? Is it dangerous? Do we need to shift some resources over to the madness?
Um,
Because you can understand my queries?
yes.
I've just found a hot spring waterfall. You know the hot spring water?
Yep.
It's pouring out the side of a really high mountain in the Alps foothills. Oh, it looks pretty. You're welcome to come and see if you like.
I will come and take a look. Bye.
It actually runs the whole way down to the water.
This is nice.
It's nice and healing while you're busy sliding.
That's quite an impressive drop there.
Yeah. There's also snowballs for days. The water just blooped at me.
Or is it that I'm blooping in and out of the top?
No, I've disappeared from there.
Oh, right. So apparently we need to make... Time to begin demon summoning. This section details the steps to get your own demon helpers, which is recommended for the elemental fights. If you feel strong enough to handle them without any demons, feel free to skip this section.
I mean, we are pretty strong, but just in case, it might be worth having some.
So... First ring is 6 pedestals located around the center arcane plinth. Except I can't see pedestals or plinth.
Oh. Irritating a creeper with snowballs. I don't know how much damage they do. They seem peeved. Hmm.
Apparently that's not a thing in this version of blood magic.
Okay. So we've got a different update, basically.
Yeah. I just need to put a nether star in there to get the next tier of orb.
Oh, cool. Ah, hill cherry and lemon. Okay, makes plum. Yeah, I kind of want to have a setup that breeds us trees. Like, maybe I go to the mining realm and set up a load of bees and trees there.
Yeah.
Although the question then being, recipe for that lemon is okay, silver lime and hill cherry. So have I got enough to make each of the cherries? Because if Chris isn't going to do it, I might. Hill cherry and plum. Hill cherry. Oh, we've got hill cherry, but it's silver birch and silver lime, or silver lime and apple oak, which is fine. Silver lime and hill cherry. Ooh, white willow. I need to find. And myrtle ebony. Okay. What's the betting I've flown past both of them at some point?
Possible.
Are we doing anything with Menril?
We do use it, but not a lot.
Because there's a whole mod around that, isn't there, that is...
Yeah, that's the
all
only time we'd
kinds of-
use it.
all kinds of chaos and confusion,
So do you
from
have
what I understand of it.
Do you have two saplings that would breed together?
What do you mean?
Like, you're looking at saplings that breed
Yeah.
to make new trees. Do you have any that should... Oh, sorry, I just pulled back up the chat after trying to look up how to do blood magic, and Tanny demands a Santa dragon.
Potentially. We could also fill Tanny's lair with dragon eggs with Christmas hats on.
Yeah. I mean, that is
You know,
one...
you've got to keep them warm.
That is one thing we haven't done that we could do, is go and do the Chaos Dragon.
Yeah.
Not for Christmas, just for... That's a thing we've not done yet. Tanny says OMG. If you've got...
Let's face it, they're going to end up keeping their hats all year round, aren't they?
Dragon eggs with Santa hats, happy crying.
Yeah.
If you've got two saplings that should breed to make a new sapling, can you bring them to the farmhouse?
Yeah.
So I want to try a thing.
What are you wanting to try?
The Mutatatron.
Ah. Just pulling down this other tree, because I don't think I picked up a bull pine. I could be wrong. If not, I've not got a lot of it. It's very yellow wood.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Hey, horse.
Horace.
It's just a horse.
Called Horace. I feel like these trees should be easier to spot, but they're really not.
Now he's called
Yeah.
Horus.
Can you teleport me to you, please?
Nope.
Yeah.
So what in here should breed together?
The one I was looking at made the silver lime and the hill cherry. I think I've got should make you a wild cherry.
No, the silver lime's not going into the machine. Oh no, they'll go in but not together. Do I need labware in there?
So does it do anything?
It's it's not at the moment.
What about like oak, apple, and birch? They were also on the list. I wish there was a way as a monk that you could keep a hand clear.
That would be nice.
Because I keep just having to dump whatever it is on the floor.
Psst! It is I, Jeff.
It's that guy Jeff.
It's that Jeff there.
Jeff BF.
No,
How's it going, Jeff?
It lets me put one of the trees in. What was the other type you said? Apple and...
Are you meant to be putting both trees in? Or is it that you're mutating the one tree that's there with mutagen?
I don't know if I maybe need the pollen.
The pollen?
Yeah.
I think there's some in one of the chests around there. Is that...
I've got jungle pollen, crystalline pollen, apple oak pollen. Did you say something about an apple oak and something?
And birch, I think it was. Hang on, let me... you should be able to see it under uses, I would imagine.
Silver birch and apple oak make silver lime.
Yeah. Was I trying to... I mean, really, I think I've got silver lime, haven't I, there?
Yeah.
So what about with spruce or... So if you do uses on pollen, what does it give you?
So apple oak and silver birch make white willow.
Oh, that would be cool. That's one of the ones that we need.
So that's
that
apple
works.
oak.
Because that is... White willow and hill cherry make sour cherry.
Yeah, that's what the thing is. It needs to be one pollen and one sapling. It's not two saplings.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So then I can make the white willow. And now we've got a white willow tree.
Ah, very cool.
And now the white willow tree is growing.
So that's basically a different way of growing one side by side. With bees around to cross-pollinate.
Well, yeah, basically you still need the sapling, you still need the pollen, but instead of doing it at random chance, you can just say, oh, actually I want that outcome.
Oh, okay.
So now we've got a white willow tree.
Cool. That would make life a lot easier. Especially for the more difficult trees to get hold of. So what other wood is there? Like, I really like the colour of the desert acacia. Because it's forestry, isn't it, basically?
Yeah. I think Binnie's adds some extra trees as well, but...
So there are certain, like, fireproof woods, so it might be good, actually, to try and build a fireproof. Coco Bolo wood is pretty. Oh, you turn the wood fireproof, don't you? So Hollywood is a common holly, and the recipe for which is common alder and common rowan, which is silver birch and common beech, which is silver birch and apple oak. Should make a common beech, or can. Interesting. Rowan to aspen. I need just a big grid to grid all that out. So how do we get pollen? What process did that come through?
It is sticking a tree near bees, and they will grow, like, when it cross-contaminates the leaves.
But is it that they have to cross-contaminate, or is it that they just have to be around trees?
They just have to be around trees.
Okay.
Sian, I'm going to just knock out one wall of the observation tower for a minute.
You're gonna what?
Knock out one wall of the observation tower for a moment.
Of Michael's tower?
Yeah.
Why?
May have accidentally built the thing that's doing the celestial crystal clusters under the roof. So there wasn't a direct line of sight to the sky from where I put them. I thought I was far enough out.
Oh, I see. So is that why they weren't growing?
I don't know. But it does say let them bathe in... Oh, wait, 1 second. There's your backpack pack.
So I'm thinking, have a proper crack at bees, because bees.
Yeah.
When I say proper crack at bees, it will probably be try and get up to a decent level of drone that is reliably kicking out itself, that's become pure.
That's fair.
That maybe works all day and all night. Maybe. Going out to the mining realm to set that up. And I'm kind of thinking that you'd have a set of bees with...
Do you mean this one?
What was that?
Jeff says, "Hi Sharon, I saw a papercraft figure that looks like you the other day." And I just grabbed the papercraft. Apparently it was better than another papercraft figure. Which I think he means this one. I got a full set. Except now we need to do a new AG, because AG's got himself a new skin.
Have you seen the back of AG?
What, the creeper face?
Yeah, no, once it's got wings on.
Oh, no, I don't think I actually did see him with the wings on.
Yeah. If my Discord stops bricking it.
1 minute.
Because Discord has... Yeah, Discord is trying to die. Or that could be my internet. Let's see if I can post it. To the Facebooks. Can you hear me, John?
I can hear you.
Okay. All of my internet is going slow, minus Discord voice. For reasons that make no sense at all.
Well, I think this one already looks a little bit shinier.
A little bit shinier. Site can't be reached because it took too long.
For Facebook?
Yeah.
Jeebus.
Jeebus indeedy.
Oh, there we go.
That was off of my phone. Ginormous eyebrows, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where should I put that in the Discord?
Gaming.
Gaming. Let's see if it can... No, it's just not loading Discord at all. I've just clicked into gaming and I've just got the two dots spinning around each other.
I'll see if I can post it.
Because I feel like Tanny and Jeff might appreciate. What I now can't unsee.
So, guys in the chat, if you're if you're not in the Discord already, head on over to the Discord and the gaming channel, and Tanny's already said, "Pfft."
Yeah.
Hey, Joshua's back.
Cool.
Hey, Joshua.
So when you say they're looking more shiny, what do you mean?
I think this one looks like it's got more sparkles in it now.
That one looks like it's grown.
Yeah.
That has 2 bits on the side, and that has a third. 4.
Oh, look, that one just popped up to have 4.
Yeah, so they are growing.
They are growing. Then it comes alive and leaps at you, says Jeff. Tanny says, "Don't talk to me, I'm angry."
So is it growing quicker because it's got the liquid stuff around it, this one, or...?
I'm not sure.
Peculiar.
Joshua, at the moment we are working on some high-level Astral Sorcery stuff.
And I'm pondering bees.
Hey, the message just came through on Discord.
Oh, okay.
So at the moment, I'm trying to grow these crystal clusters into full-size celestial crystals. While that's happening, we've got about half an hour left of stream.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do a quick Chisel and Bits tutorial, and we'll go build Maddie and Sammy some Christmas stockings?
Yeah.
Let me just dump some of this junk that I've got on my inventory, and then I'll come over and...
So we're gonna need... Can you bring over some colours of wool that are appropriate?
Oh, I should have put that away. Do you have the chisels?
No. It's not picking up on my double jump very well. My internet is really struggling. I've got a chisel actually. I've just come and found one.
Yeah, I've got myself one as well. What colours are we thinking?
Well, the house itself is red and blue, right?
Yeah. So should we have red and blue as the main colours for the stockings?
Yeah, and then I wonder whether, like, the carpet here has got yellow detailing. Whether we do that, or whether we do white. Or something.
So I've got red and blue, yellow and white.
Yeah, okay. So if you got a chisel, the bits bag.
Oh, bits bag, good point. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna need a dark green. Actually, thinking about it, because I want to put holly on it.
Okay.
Or something that's dark green. Not necessarily wool. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
wool.
have to be.
Wool doesn't do a very dark green.
But I think I can chisel. Can we chisel that one? Yeah. That is green wool chiseled.
Huh. Yeah, I've not played World of Warcraft for many years now. I played it a bit around the time of Cataclysm.
Mhm.
Basically, I played it with about 3 or 4 of my friends, and we all had characters that we were going to keep the same level, and then 2 of my friends went, yeah, we got bored of waiting for you, so we just leveled up a bunch, so just catch up with us.
Oh, that's nice of them. We are also right.
So
we're going to need to make a bit more space to build, so I think we'll do it outside.
Okay.
I'm just building us a... If you can bring those outside, that would be cool. 1, 2, 3 up.
Oops.
Plane. Blah, 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 blah. 1, 2, 3, and then I think it sticks out 5.
Tanny, this is your house.
Connected. Right. This front top edge here is where the edge of the fireplace is.
Right.
So if you come in here a sec, if I just remove that back one, so we can see. So when you look at the fireplace, you can see on the corner here, it's 3 up. And the fireplace is 2 and a bit width, but if we do it at 2 inwards, that's fine. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And it's 5 deep, which is why out here we've got 3 tall, 5 deep on that top section.
See you later, Joshua.
See ya. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, so this is the this is the size of that overhang.
So that very top chisel line will be the edge of the fireplace. So if we build against that, then we will, when it hangs up, it will hang in the right plane.
Cool.
So, grab your chisel and hold Alt.
Yeah.
You can see all the different things there, so your single bit, line, plane, whatever.
Yep.
When you're taking stuff away, you probably want a plane, because it's just a quick way to grab a whole face of things. And you need to grab, like, I don't know, 2 of each of these. So you should just be able to click it. Yeah. So now they'll all be in your bits bag. Yeah?
How do I check that? Just
right click your bits bag. Open it
No.
like a chest. Are you just holding them? Ah, that'll be why.
Good night, Tanny.
Night, Tanny. Yeah, that making sense? So now they should be in your bits bag.
Now they're in the bits bag.
Okay, so you want to take out a stack of each of them. You don't need to be in creative mode.
No?
No. Because you're not doing a huge build, so there's not too much to worry about. When you get up to bigger build, it's easier. But yeah, if you get a stack out. So bits work the same way, basically.
Okay, yeah, I've got a stack of each.
They work literally exactly the same way. So you hold Alt, and it gives you single bit, line, and you can see as you hold it against. So if you pick line, for example, and you hold it against the block, you can see where it's trying to place it.
Right. So currently it's trying to place it into the block.
But when you click it, it will add the rest of it. And what you can do is you can change to connected plane or connected material, and it will get rid of the whole bit in one. So that's another.
Oh, so
another
same
good
material.
one. Yeah. and then you can take it out just the same way.
Awesome.
It's easiest to do the outline of single bits and the details, and then come in with connected material, click on what's behind it, and it fills in front of it because you're filling on top of it. It doesn't matter what material you're using. So if you were to build a box of some form, I can do connected material and fill it like that.
Okay.
So that's just a set of lines, depending on where I put them. Connected material puts it in, and you can do any because it stays within the block. And then when you take it out again, like, I can then remove the blue if I want. Does that make sense?
I think so.
So really it's a case of picking which one you want to do, getting a colour that fits. Shall I do Maddie's, you do Sammy's?
Yeah, I just put a... So my one should be blue then.
Yeah.
So do you want to... So we want to outline it first.
Yeah, so I'm going to do, I think, like a piece over here. So it's like it's stuck to the mantelpiece. And then I'm going to move into my red, which will come like, I think, sort of from the corner down.
Actually...
And then like that to like that, I think. But it might be that I end up making it smaller. Maybe like that. And then I want like a tie around the top like that. And then I think it is a lot easier to get the angle from being small. This is for sure. Just be careful when you're clicking that you don't pull a chunk out of anything else by accident, because I do that all the time.
I will try not to. What do you think of that?
That's cool.
That looks like a stocking, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks more sort of like that one's hung down, whereas this one looks like, you know, when they're new.
Oh, you've got like a fresh...
Yeah. Sammy's gone traditional.
Oh, Sammy's had this one for years.
Yeah. Maddie's decided it's time to just, you know, have a little spruce up.
Oops.
And so what you can do, what I did, was I set B to undo.
Good.
I don't know what else B might be for you.
Oh, I don't need that.
I don't know whether to do...
Don't need that.
Let's make them fairly similar, shall we? As in colourways, so let's give them the... Let me do a red top one here. And let's... Do I therefore do... So you can connect material to fill it.
Yeah, I attempted to connected material to fill it, but it unfortunately unfilled the background.
Oh, okay, yeah. One, two. Sorry, I'm probably in your way. Honestly, the one thing that Chisel and Bits will be more difficult now is the fact that I move quicker. I don't know whether to cut the...
What do you think of that S?
Yeah, that's cool. Oh. There we go. Maddie. I don't know whether Maddie will have a letter on hers. She's got Holly, though.
I guess only one of them actually needs the letter on it.
I mean, they live together. I'm sure they know. Sure they can figure it out.
Sammy's clearly had his for a little while, so he's still got the S on it from...
Honestly, like, being this slidey around is an absolute pain. How did I lose the top two on there? What is this? There we go.
Yeah.
They're cute.
So how do we move them inside?
So, we now need to break out the back of them. So you want connected material and to dismantle the back.
Connected...
So you can do that on the chisel or on a bit. Doesn't matter which.
And just... Click,
Just
click,
demolish the back out, yeah. And so you've got another couple of bits there, yeah. And then you should just be able to bash those out. And harvest them.
Ooh.
And I believe they will be in two parts, which is fine. And then you should, when you're placing them, be able to just stick them on it. If not, you can... Yeah, there you go.
I can't quite get the... There it is. Oh, that is really cool.
And so because we did the prep work to see where they fit, it means it instantly lines up. You can, when you're placing things, hold shift to have some free movement. So if I give you one of those. and you hold shift while you're placing it. See how it lets you move it around?
Oh, yeah.
So you can... It will always want to stick it to a face, so you can't, like, very easily stick it on top of something unless you're stood above it.
Right. And I
but
notice
it
as
gives
soon
you
as I
that.
let go of shift, it jumps back to the middle of the block.
Yeah. Yeah, so when I was doing the presents around the Christmas tree, which I should go and get that back out, really. When I was doing the presents around the Christmas tree, it was a case of I had a couple of presents.
Yeah.
Let's get to those. I had a couple of presents and I copied and pasted them using that method to be able to shift them around. Where's me? There it is. Yeah, that's a few too many blocks to move. I mean, you're welcome to come in here and show it if you want.
Where's the secret room again? It's in this wall, isn't it?
The door's open, so it's probably downstairs from where you are, maybe? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so you can see that.
I mean, having gone from just building that stocking to thinking that you can build that, or like something like the window.
So this is... The tree itself is quite easy because it's built in the middle of 4 blocks. So you can build 1 quarter and rotate it round.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So that helps. And basically, the best way to do curved shapes that I've found is to get a square block, which we can do, actually. Do a quick one in here. So if I get... I'm sat in creative, so I can...
I'll just stand on top of the tree like an angel.
Oh, let's pull this out here. So the easiest way I've found to do it is to get a line and essentially cut out the kind of curve that you're after. Like that.
Okay.
Then you can connected material all of this off. And then, if you come to a different side, you can cut your next line. So we'll do a slightly different kind of line. Somewhere there. Fill that in. And we can push this one out. And then I essentially did the same sort of thing. I just then had grabbed the single bit,
right,
and worked my way around, kind of rounding it off. So you can see in the layers of the tree
the same sort of thing.
That kind of angle.
It's kind of what we were doing there was building up from nothing, whereas this is more carving.
Yeah, so curved shapes seem to me, anyway, to be easier to carve out. Unless
Fair.
it's something like the pot on the tree, which is straight up and down, in which case just drawing on a flat surface, building it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're trying to sculpt something, to some extent, it's easier
to sculpt.
And like when I was doing the fox, I built a whole big chunk that was the foxtail will fit in here, and then I shaved bits off.
Removed everything that wasn't foxtail.
Yeah, basically. But it's quite I don't know, it's quite an interesting way to work, really. Mixes it up a bit. And you could do that on each side and get some really interesting shapes. But I do need to... Let's see if I can transfer this. 1, 2, 3... No, that was the stone underneath it. Oops. 3, 4. So you have to do it in like quite a methodical way, because otherwise it doesn't fit together again properly. But do you remember I pasted this, what was it, 4 or 5 times? In
Something
various
like
places. I still feel like we're a little bit early for Christmas, but by the time we're into the next... I also think we need to work on making Sammy and Maddie a mini version. Because, you know, they need a mini tree. Otherwise there's going to be no space to exist in their house.
Well, I think the other thing we possibly need to do is get them little Santa hats down here.
Yeah. I mean, you could have a look at the have a look at a dragon egg and try and copy that.
True.
Because that's the first bit that we need if we're doing
Dragon eggs with...
Dragon Christmas hats. Egg combos. So I've got the first 2 layers. So the one benefit to being able to... So when you're in creative, which is the easiest way when you're transferring things, you just middle click and you can pick up the whole thing. Because it picks it up like a new block.
Cool.
So it just makes life so much easier. 3, 4, and then 1, 2. The really nice thing as well is it shows you when you're holding it what it's being put in like. Which means if you've messed up the order when you've picked something up, you can usually figure out which side it's meant to be per where you're facing. Which is quite nice. But yeah, definitely setting up the back button for undo is a godsend.
Okay, I think this is a maximum size celestial crystal.
Ooh, okay.
I think.
There you go. One Christmas tree has been transplanted. It is now back in the hall. Are you... Oh, okay. So it's got like... I mean, if you break one of them and it isn't, the other one's still going, isn't it? So you know that it needs to go further. That looked positive to me.
That was not positive.
Something else in water.
That is positive, though.
So you get the original crystal back plus extra?
No, you get Stardust back.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Right, so that means that I can pop this into the middle of here.
Yeah.
Hit this. And also... Go away. Now I just need to wait for enough starlight to be coming in.
Okay.
Hopefully all of these structures are flowing in their starlight. And it should be around midnight. We should have enough.
The moon is currently behind the tower, so it's getting there.
So's the star power.
That's cool that you can see it growing. Also, I imagine slightly irritating if it starts dropping again.
It has stopped growing as fast.
Is that because we need more collectors or something?
It could do.
It's not going to hurt to add some more, is it? While the moon's up.
There's a risk of getting too many too close together.
Oh, okay. I mean, there could be one out here, could there?
In theory.
Firing in, maybe? I don't know, because it's not near the top.
Oh, wait.
Is it not sending it in the right direction?
Apparently, and I didn't notice this because it's difficult to notice.
What's that?
There's meant to be an air block.
Oh, I see.
Don't know if that actually helped or not.
Doesn't seem to have. But is it directed this way? Like, is there...
I use the binding tool on it.
Okay. Weird.
So that's 4 chiseled, 4 marble arch.
Honestly, we need a computer system extender thing, don't we?
Yeah.
Is it just that it needs to go through a second night? So is this a charge that it's holding?
No, it will drop.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. We're, it's, no moon. The slightly red one. What's the slightly red one?
That's a lunar eclipse.
Blood moon.
That might be having a bit of an effect on it.
Yeah. I suddenly started paying attention to what the moon actually looked like. You know, there's just that sudden in the back of your head, hey, wait. Should I roll the day through another day?
Yeah.
What, go to midnight?
Yes.
Power has gone down. Though interestingly, it still has some power.
Yeah, it still collects a little bit of sunlight during the day.
It's not getting higher. Does it need the full moon? So what's the risk of having too many of these spectral... Is it spectral relays?
Yeah. Basically, it says they will start cannibalizing the moon, like the starlight, from each other.
Yeah.
So it's a balancing act of not having too many of them near each other.
Right, I see. That makes sense. the ideal layout and I see Sam's just spotted the gaming chat with AG's angry back eyebrows.
What's he saying?
Angry eyebrows.
Well, I mean, that's
Very apt.
don't know what I was expecting, really. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to take the...
What's that? What are you doing?
Got to take the recipe out to put the new recipe in to make the stuff for the spectral relay.
What's the maximum distance you can throw snowballs?
Not actually sure.
I wonder how many blocks. I feel like it's something I need to know at some point. So you're putting in, is that another relay that you're putting in there? Okay. Should I go midnight it again? I'll give you a minute.
Give me a minute because I need to put the recipe back in again.
Okay.
So unfortunately this thing is a bit too big for shift clicking into.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Okay, now you can roll it around to midnight.
The orbs have gone up.
The power has dropped.
Come on, please go higher. Pretty please.
Boom.
Are we just short?
Nope.
It looks like it is in my
The particles tell another story.
yeah. I'm not complaining. Just intrigued. Ooh,
My vision expands.
that's a cool colour. And there's a flare.
So that means I now have the Radiance chapter.
Ooh.
And part of
So
the
is
Radiance chapter.
the final chapter, or are there more?
This is the final chapter at the moment.
Okay. What's that?
The Mantle of the Stars. Mundane armour like leather and iron certainly have their purpose, but neither particularly beautiful nor functional. Infusing a normal leather chest plate with the energetic properties of the resonating gems and the transmissive aspect of stardust allow for a more elegant and suitable piece of armour, rather than the crude attire of a brute.
Okay.
So we can make wands. We can attune the resonating wand and make wand the Amara wand. Basically, we can make a wand attuned to each of the bright gems, bright constellations.
Oh, okay. And so that will give you some of the power of those constellations, I assume?
Yeah, so with Amara, for instance, resilient and protective, this combination of materials, along with the constellation energies, imbues the wand with the shielding properties. While holding it, it can be used as a shield without the heavy clunkiness of a normal shield. When hit while actively shielding, you are granted additional protection against the damage.
Right. Oh, cool.
But we can also build the Observatory.
Yeah.
Which I feel from the looks of it is a task for another day.
But we are now ready for it.
Because we need to
Look,
make...
John, I'm a sim.
Like the all-powerful sim.
Yes. The ultimate sim.
We need to make a rock crystal or a celestial crystal attuned to Lucerna.
Right.
To be able to make the observatory.
Okay.
How do I make infused glass? Okay, that's not too difficult.
So that's going to be our next stream plan then, yeah?
I think that, and probably also Christmas decorating.
Well, yeah. But let's face it, I'll be doing the Christmas decorating.
I might help.
But you're quite likely to be plodding on with that in between whilst you're waiting for things to grow and whatnot.
Yeah.
You can pop over and give me a hand. Decorate Sammy and Maddie's little tree.
Yeah, that sort of thing. So, thank you guys in the chat if you're still here with us tonight. We've had a lot of fun. We've become one with everything.
Yeah, we've been monking about.
We have now also attained higher knowledge of celestial matters.
Been gaining knowledge on all fronts, really.
There's a lot of knowledge gain.
Yeah.
I've also gained knowledge on Chisel and Bitsing, and we've started the process of Christmas decorations. So I feel that's a nice first step in the learning process.
Yeah.
And
I do think we can get decorations down this table and it would look amazing.
Oh, 1 minute, let me come to the table. Yes, definitely. We definitely need, like, Christmas crackers.
And put some plates and stuff out.
Like a table runner, maybe, even, like...
Yeah. I think because this tabletop is above a block, like that.
Right.
We might need to copy the whole tabletop out.
Just make a new tabletop, basically.
So we can take that tabletop off and put a new one on, basically.
Okay, yeah, that's doable.
Much like the D&D boards.
Yeah.
And the different game boards.
But yeah, like have a Christmas setup in here. Maybe with your wall of people, you can work out a way to get the people to actually come and sit in these chairs.
Yeah, their torsos can pretty much just copy across. And we'll just have to change their legs. Basically, so if I make a generic leg that works, then they should literally mostly just copy.
Awesome. So apparently you guys are heading over for Christmas, at least in the Great Hall.
Yeah. Christmas is time for friends.
Friends and family. It's definitely friends. So we'll see you in a fortnight for that. But before that, on Wednesday, I'm I'm thinking a puzzle game of some description I'm going to play.
A puzzle game?
I'm not sure at the moment. I'm either going to do... I think it's going to either be more Automa Chef, or it's going to be a Human Resource Machine. Or it might be something else, but I'm thinking it's between those two at the moment.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that. On Friday, Jeff is talking about either doing Tabletop Simulator or Red Dead Redemption Online.
Cool.
On Sunday, we'll be back with Storm King's Thunder, where it's the final Storm King's Thunder of the year. The group have managed to rescue Hecaton, the Storm King himself, and are heading back with him to Maelstrom, where they're going to plan their next course of action to try and restore some order to the world and also deal with the people that are responsible for banishing him to the mysterious boat. Monday next week, Sian, who is currently a pig wedged under the table.
I'm not wedged. Don't worry about it.
It looked very tight. Sian, myself, Chris, possibly, and Michael will be back on the Sky Factory server, where we will continue...
It will be dependent on what time I get back from Birmingham. But I will aim to be
That's a fair point. Myself and Michael at the very least, and hopefully Sian as well, will be back on the Sky Factory server, where Sian, if she's there, will probably continue with the Chocolate Factory. I will continue trying to work out what the feck I'm going to do next. And Michael will probably blow something up.
Yay!
Wednesday next week, the Golden Tooth will be back again. As they explore Calderax and Malzaray's hometown.
Oh, yeah.
In a quest that has not at all come out of left field and was totally unprepared for.
Yeah.
And then Friday next week will be... Is it Jeff's game?
The 22nd?
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah. Yeah, it should be Jeff's game.
That would be Princess of the Apocalypse. I totally know what's happening on the channel. But the next stream you guys can tune in for, again, because I totally know everything that happens on the channel, is tomorrow night. Jeff is going to be doing the second episode of The Expanse.
Cool.
So tune in for that. I am going to wrap up the stream here, but I'm also going to throw a raid at someone who doesn't need to be raided, but is going to get raided. Which is Desert Bus, because it is Desert Bus for Hope time, and I've not been watching because I kind of forgot it had started. So we're going to throw a raid over at Desert Bus and see what they're up to. For now, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again real soon. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button on your way out. Bye, guys.
Bye!
We are raiding, and